Hey, welcome to the Rotunda. Yeah, what do you guys think? Pretty cool. All right, if everyone just wants to circle up a little bit so I can get you guys all the information about this amazing building. It's just amazing to walk through the Capitol every day. It just reminds you of what you're doing, and you're just in awe of where you are. And the constituents get a kick out of it. It's so nice to like show people from California like what the Capitol is all about. So Constantini painted the right foot, or our right foot of that guy, while Bermudi painted the left foot. And just like what a powerful building it is and how beautiful it is. And so he painted to the 49ers. So I heard about the internship through the Institute of Politics at Harvard. I went on their website and I was looking for something to do this summer, and I knew that I wanted to be in Washington, and I knew that I wanted to be on Capitol Hill. And they had these things called director's internships that I read about, and it just seemed like an amazing deal. There's tons of interns on the Hill, and there's a lot of busy work to do, between writing letters to batching mail, to sorting it, to answering phone calls, all that stuff. The tour duties is probably my favorite part.
This summer I am working as an intern at the organization City Life, Vida, Urbana. And we work with people that are facing foreclosures and evictions and try and get them to be able to stay in their homes for as long as possible, or at least get the most fair settlement that they can get before leaving their homes.
So this should turn into Brinsley?
Brinsley?
Yeah, here.
Should try to do it right.
It's the only way you can go.
Oh.
And we basically just knock on the door, hope that somebody's there, and tell them about who we are, tell them that we're a nonprofit, we're not going to charge them any money, and that we're here to make the process of foreclosures and evictions as hard as possible and try and keep them in their homes.
Hello?
The internship was set up through the Harvard Undergraduate Legal Committee. I've been so happy that I found it, because with all the economic stuff that's been happening, they really do important work, and it's the time to be doing this right now.
I want to do something in my life that has a purpose, and a good purpose, important, something important, giving back to people, helping.
We're boat one, flag one, for sale one.
I looked and I thought, this is a good program. I could get involved with good people running it. I mean, I knew a lot of the folks who were involved, and it made sense to do it here.
Yes, let out the sail a little bit. Now center that tiller.
Harvard will have given me a lot by the time by the time next year's over. It already has. I've met so many good people, both here in school and around the community.
All right, guys, come over here. We got 213.
It seemed like the very least I could do to give back in general and give back to the people who have given something to me. Because Harvard and the Cambridge community has given a lot to me, in the 3 years, and in this next year I know they will as well.
I actually hadn't heard of the Hotline before I applied, but once I looked through the list of internships they offered, this seemed like something that would be very interesting. Essentially, we're a political news service that writes roundups of political news every day. So we monitor major political news as well as Senate races, House races, gubernatorial races, and we do a mayoral roundup of all the major cities every week. The audience for the Hotline is mostly people on the Hill, people who are very familiar with politics. Although there are certainly pressures to try to pick more lucrative jobs, there are definitely opportunities to go into public service as a Harvard student.
Public service is right there with public policy, in my mind, and the IOP is instrumental in bringing students and positions and people power together to hopefully make good change in the world, which has been a very special place to be.
And I think Harvard students need to start going out to the community and saying, look, we really want to be part of this community, we want to help, we're here for 4 years. One of the reasons why I came to the school was because it was in a city, and I wanted to be part of that culture.
I would be willing to bet you can find a service opportunity somewhere on this campus that is tailored to you.
Now pull that sail in a little bit.
I would hope that people who have the time and have the inclination will go ahead and do it, because it's worth it.
Good job.